Hello, my name is Karina and welcome to this masterclass where I will be showing you how to tackle the dreaded design block and what you can do to solve this problem. I am also about to graduate from my fashion design BA at Central St Martin's, and over the years I have gathered a lot of different tips and techniques on how to improve your design work and your illustrations, which I will be sharing with you today as well. So first of all, what do I consider a design block? Imagine staring at a blank piece of paper, unable to use your creativity or your imagination because you feel like your brain is completely empty of ideas. So how can you solve this? The first method I'm going to show you is start with a silhouette. So what you want to do is you want to start by drawing a random shape on your page. The next step would be to draw a head in. So I will draw one here. And one of the best tips is always draw the face in whenever you're designing, because it really helps give so much more character to your work. So now, when you look at the silhouette, you might start to see details that pop out to you. For example, the sleeves. So there's a sleeve going here and the shape, and this could be a cuff. So you could draw a hand right here. With this bit I can see a collar. And as whimsical as this drawing might look, you can always dial it down. You might decide that it needs some frills. So make sure to draw the feet in, the hands, the face, and then you can begin to experiment with different media. And what's great about using different media in illustration is you can get really different textures which make your design stand out and give you an idea about what materials you might want to use when making it. You can always go in with some more print, and this is where, if you have samples already, great. If not, you can just doodle, and when you have a border inside of which you're doodling, you know there's an end to it, so I feel like that helps a lot more. And soon you will have a design in front of you which is not necessarily going to be perfect, but it's a start to inform your further ideas and your development. So I've touched briefly on using print in your work to help your design process by doodling. But if you love painting, you can begin without even a silhouette in your head and just do lots of different potential prints. All you have to do is look at it and copy it onto your drawings. And I'm using a blue marker just so you can see it a lot clearer, but of course I would suggest using a pencil or something you can rub out. In this print I have these big swirls, so I'll start drawing those. But you can do elements of it to give you an idea of how this garment might look. If you like how your print turned out but you want to experiment with different colours, you can always photocopy this in black and white and then go over it in paint or pencils and develop your work. You might already have made some fabric samples, or perhaps you know which material you want to use but you don't know how to design around it. If you have a fabric sample that fits your page, you can trace around it and if you feel like expanding it, you can always add it into another place. And then don't forget to draw your head in. And you might even add a headpiece. To make life even easier, you can just continue to work from your sample and copy it. For the headpiece, I'm just taking elements of the sample and what I see and slightly altering them. So for the demo, I did a very rough and quick drawing, But I also made this illustration using exactly the same technique and using this print and this print. So the black and white is actually from the red, and this is, you can already see it's a lot more like this sample here. Let's say I want to use this print sample, but I don't want to spend all the time drawing all the little intricate details, but I really want to get an idea of how it will look. What I might do, and I will use this drawing, is I'll cut out the silhouette. All you have to do is place it on top like this of your print, and you can swivel it around and get your ideas this way. If your print samples are too big to do this method, you can always photocopy them and then decrease them in size and collage them on top of your work like this. Don't forget to colour it in. This is why I prefer black and white, because you can really customise your designs. Now, before starting university, I would practice faces all the time, and I cannot tell you how much it really helped me with my design work, because I knew that in rough and quick design work, when you're really trying out lots and lots of different ideas, I wouldn't have to worry about getting this right because I knew I could already do it. A quick tip I will show you with the hair is, if you get a piece of paper, and I've just ripped it off my drawing, and you just do little strokes like this, and it gives you some sort of a hair boundary. And I know that a lot of people struggle with hair. I certainly did, because you just don't know how to draw it. There's so many strands, and I feel like this is the perfect way, and you can make it as long as you want or as short. And I just wanted to share with you a few more examples of these techniques and how I've used them in my work. So this was a mixture of using collage from my sample and also research work, and using the same silhouette here I copied on here, but it looks like a completely different design. And then again from a collage, which is seemingly made of random shapes, you can get to a technical drawing very quickly by spotting that this could be a collar, a cuff, etc. I really hope that these tips and techniques help push you through that dreaded design block that I know we can all get sometimes, no matter how creative we think we are. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.